Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'd like to talk about a very important concept in Bazi Astrology, and that's the concept of the useful God. The useful God is the element in your Bazi chart that brings balance into the chart. If the chart is too hot, too cold, or too extreme in any other way, then the useful God will be that one element that restores harmony between the elements in your chart and making it less extreme. Because an extreme chart usually indicates an extreme life, yeah? And an extreme life is not always the smoothest, can be quite upsetting at times, and therefore a useful God or an element that brings peace and calms everything down is highly desirable. Now, in the old times, in a traditional reading, we would like to see the useful God present in your natal chart, in your birth chart. And if it wasn't present there, then the astrology reader would usually tell you, oh, your chart is not so great. It's got serious flaws, and you just have to wait until you go through a luck cycle or time period where that useful God comes in. Now, this is all well and good, but what if that time cycle only happens in like 20 or 30 years? Yeah, until then, that's a very pessimistic and depressing prognosis. So in a modern reading, this is interpreted very, very differently. We don't ask you to just passively wait and hope for the best. Yeah, hope is not a strategy in modern astrology readings. So what we do is, if you have it in your natal chart, then no problem anyway. But if it doesn't happen to be there, and this happens a lot, then we see what kind of character traits, what kind of people, what kind of strengths, skills, talents are associated with that particular useful God that you do not have originally in your natal chart. And then we ask you to harness these skills, to practice these character attributes. Yeah, so maybe you're a very, very shy person, but your useful God would require you to be more assertive, more confident, maybe speak in front of people. Then bringing the useful God into your life would require for you to work on your self-esteem, work on your self-confidence, maybe take a public speaking course or a public speaking class, or go to Toastmasters to develop these skills. Yeah, and that would then establish balance in your life, bring back those elements that are currently missing, so that your life is more harmonious and more balanced, rather than just waiting until maybe in 20-30 years you get that energy into your life that helps you be more self-confident. Yeah, don't wait. Why wait? Do it now while you can. And identifying the types of skills and character traits that are needed in your life in order to be successful, or in order to be more prosperous, or to feel more fulfilled, that's something you want to bring into your life right away. Yeah, not wait for it. So therefore, the application is slightly different. And in a modern interpretation, in a modern application, we like to take a more proactive approach. Yes, it requires you to become more proactive. And if you don't like change, then go with the traditional method and just wait until it eventually happens to you. But from a more modern perspective, initiate a change, take control of it, and your life will be better. Yeah, so if you would like to know more about the useful God concept, or if you'd like to find out which one is your useful God, how you need to change or make small adjustments in order to bring more balance into your life, then get in touch with me and I'll be happy to give you a Bazi reading. And subscribe to my YouTube channel to be updated with all the Bazi astrology basics.